Hello everyone, I'm Matthew Olsen and this is SamuraiHex, and welcome back to another episode of Zero to Hero with Edward Kozlow and Rapid Wien. Now, after the amazing season that was last season, which we ended up winning the trophy, winning the league, winning the cup and all that stuff, we're going to a first ever season review and a season transfer special. But if you... My dog's having a drink. Well, I don't even know if that even showed up, but my dog's finished having his drink. I think he's enjoyed it. It's a warm day here in England, so I think give him. But yeah, if you have been enjoying this series, please by all means give it a like. It really does help the channel out. Also subscribe if you're new to the channel. It also helps out as well, as my dog's now licking himself. I shouldn't have had him in my room with me. But yeah, if you have been enjoying it, please subscribe, please like, all that good stuff. And we're going to the season review. So, the overall best 11 is this. I think got Srebringer, Danso, Van der Werf, Hallman, Lubicic, Kirschbaumer, Petrovic, Demir, Kara and Arras. So most of these are still with us, so that's good to see. And season review, which the 2023 season review, which of course we won the Typico Bundesliga at the Unica RFB Cup. As my dog is now having an itch. He's active today. Normally he isn't. But yeah, these are all transfers. I can't. He's just being annoying. But yeah, these are the transfers. We had a few that weren't with us. Of course, we sold Lubicic, Mohamed Kamara, some other players, loans out. And of course, we finished third in the original end of the season, and then by the end of the championship group, we ended up winning the league, which is good to see. And they are delighted. B plus. We ended up getting into the reach. I think got into the playoffs, and then we got into the group stages, and they were upset with that. And the OFB Cup, they're delighted that we won it. A B plus again. Our biggest win was, of course, against Besiktas. Our match to remember was the 3-1 win against Austria Wien, and the goal of the season was Kamara's goal against Admin Wacker. And sponsorship was down a bit. Broadcast revenue's down, corporate money's gone up, competition prize money's gone down considerably, and matchday commercial and retail's gone up. Some reason it's not showing who the... Okay, Kirschbaumer, Erkankara, Okugawa, Spikic, and Nussbaumer are the 5 biggest shirt sales, which we sold 13,000 of them. As my dog is now shaking his head. I can't win with him, can I? I think he's finally going to sleep. I think he is, yeah. Good. He gets to sleep, Shat. His name's Shadow, by the way. He's a Shih Tzu and he's absolutely amazing, but annoying sometimes. How we lined up: Niasman, Dankaski, Lubicic, Van der Werf, Ullman, Kirschbaumer, Danso, Arras, Nussbaumer, Maho, and Kara. Most of them got 7s in the whole game, apart from Nussbaumer, Arras, and Maho. But everyone else got a 7 average rating. Fans player of the season was Erkankara. Young player of the season was Pascal Feldman. Signing season was Alessandro Bongiano. Goal season, of course, was Mohamed Kamara. Top goal scorer, Erkankara. Most assists, Erkin again. Most player of the match awards, Erkin, most highest average rating, Erkin, and most passes completed, Manuel Preto. Player of the match awards in the season, record breaker and fastest goal record breaker by Kirschbaumer for 15 seconds. Apparently we won nothing in the competition's awards, now I've won nothing. Remarkable season for Rapid Round, starting superbly. We didn't start superbly, but okay, they're deservedly champions. Everything to a fantastic start to the season. I don't think it is. We were quite poor, as my dog is now having a lick. Okay, I'll just leave it. They want us to finish in the top 2 places, which was the same as last year. Reach playoff in the Champions League and challenge for the Bundesliga next season. We're not doing that because we'll be leaving. Like I said, at the end of the season of next season, we are leaving. Develop players using new system, play defensive solid football, play possession football, play high tempo pressure. We can do all that. End of season team meetings, so they want us to finish top 2 places. Top 3 places. That's exactly what I wanted. Which Champions League. Positive. There we go. And that is the season review. Anything else happening? In terms of injuries, we had Banda get injured for 38% of the season. Dan Cass got injured 37%. That was quite a lot of time, really. He's a bit of an injury-prone player, but he's an amazing player at the same time. Top goal scorer was Froschauer in the Austrian First Division, which is the hard bet 2 Liga in this game because I have the name pack thing. And yeah, my dog is still having a lick. He's getting old now, so he kind of does that often now. So you'll just be hearing the dog licking in the background, unless it doesn't pick up. And I'm just talking about nonsense. Anyway, yeah, these 2 players got top goal scorers in the 2nd division. And we'll now skip ahead to something else that possibly happens. I do not know. Well, I do know because I've recorded this all previously, played this all previously, and then I'm recording it now in past. I don't know. Right, my dog's left the room, so hopefully we don't have any more disturbances. Yeah, we've got players be called up to the Euros, and one of them is important. So Erkin and Daniel Nussbaumer have been called up. They're expected. They've been in the Austrian team for ages now. Darius Spikic has been called up for Croatia. Kamil Denkowski, yes him, has finally been called up for Poland. Finally, he deserves it so much. And Jasper van der Werf has been called up for Switzerland, so we are going to be match reporting this. And yeah, see how that goes in the Euros. Come on, Kamil Denkowski, do well in them, please. Right, let's take your good examples, shall we? I've been watching them with interest after leaving them. As you can see, we're now 3.5 star or something like that, which is amazing to see. See, this is the guy that took over, Richard Komaniki. He was Kaiserslautern manager. I think at the start of the game he was with Kaiserslautern as assistant manager. He ended up getting the manager job officially, and now he's gone and joined Gornik Zabza. And yeah, Gornik Zabza finished 6th. Not amazingly well. Was the Krakow won the league? That's all different from what has. Like Parsden did terribly. Legia Warsaw, you could say, did terribly, and Wisla Krakow and Jagiellona Bialystok did amazingly well. Walter Potsdam, Sandra Kecken, now he sacks. Razovia Razal got relegated. I was hoping these would stay with San Gretchen and Arisax because I kind of like them. I like the batch. And they did well last season. I was quite happy to see they got promoted with us first season with going Zabza. Yeah, let's see how they did. Transfer history. Of course, all these signings were ours. So they only signed one player, Matis Kira, a goalkeeper. So the other replaced Thomas Starn, who was meant to be our first Swiss goalkeeper after Baganski left. In terms of sales, that was up to me. He was trying to be sold at the time. I left. You've had so of course Samuel Kukowski left. Ahmed Albakov left. Andy Yidam left. Sawowski, a youngster, left on a free. Kashani left. Steck left. He'd literally just joined. And he's already been sold. He played 2 games and was sold for 160k to Wacker Innsbruck. That is a good deal that we got. Well, Gordon Exabza got. And then some loanees. I would say it's a decent enough season. Not as good as last season, but then upheaval happened. We lost the best goalkeeper in the league, you could say, to who was it? St. Pauli. And then we had a load of signings join, and probably Team Cajun was bad when I left. And then, yeah, I'd expect the next season to be better, I would say. 6th place is still good for saying it was newly promoted only 2 seasons ago. So, good job on Gordon Exams and good job on Rizard Kaminiki for keeping going with the team. Let's see, Sislak's captain, Pachatica's vice captain. Key players, Szymanski. He's rated 2.5 stars. I've got him on a X-Players shortlist for Gordon Exabza, in case I wanted to sign him and just check up on him. I don't think he'll ever be signed by Rapid Vienna though, but he's a good enough player for them and for the league, I'd say. But yeah, let's check the rest of the leagues. Remove leagues. As you can see, I'm removing a few leagues just to keep it a bit more quicker. So that England everyone's only going to have them, non-leagues being removed. Czechs being removed completely. I'm adding China, because of Kamara and Lubicic leaving to join them, to play in China. Pro League and Pro Express League has been kept in Belgium, everything else is going. Austrian League's keeping everything. Bundesliga, I'm going up to the 3 Liga. Holland, I'm keeping. Japan, I'm adding. Poland, I'm keeping. Russia, I'm keeping the top 2 divisions. Slovakia, I'm removing. South Korea, I'm adding. And United States, I'm adding. Switzerland's being completely removed because I'm playing in Austria and I don't really fancy playing in Switzerland now. And Ukraine is kept in 2nd tier. But yeah, let's look at some other leagues. Jupiler Pro League was won by Club Brugge. Premier League, Liverpool won it for the 2nd year in a row. Quite far ahead of Man City. Bournemouth, West Brom, not much went down. Where are Derby? Derby finished 4th. Did they get to the playoff final? No. They lost against Blackburn. And then Blackburn lost against Palace. Forest finished 8th. So they were just out of the playoffs. That's unfortunate for Derby. Why do they always do so well? I don't know why, but they always do so well in Football Manager. Like, they're meant to be... Being perfectly honest, I'm a Derby fan. We are a terrible team in real life. And for whatever reason, we always have a takeover almost immediately when it's never happened in real life. And then they always end up being promotion playoff contenders. I just don't understand it. Rest of the leagues, nothing interesting really. Salford doing well. I remember seeing last season that Exeter got to the Championship and they've come back right back down, quite far off 21st place, Gillingham. Wickham got down again. League 2, Wimbledon. Anything interesting? Ebbsfleet, you could say Burton are in league, down near the bottom of League 2. Gateshead got promoted and relegated. Interesting. Germany. Let's just check the Bundesliga. Bayern, of course, winners by quite a margin. Quite a high margin actually. St. Pauli, how did they do? They finished 4th. What did Beganski do? He's the key player as well, so that's how good he is. He's also got his first Polish cap, which is good to see. He played 34, conceded 38, 7 clean sheets, 3 Player of the Matches awards. That's not that good compared to last season. Good in Player of the Matches awards, but not good in clean sheets. And Holland. Oh, I probably want to undo changes. I don't know what I did. I'll just keep it as normal. Holland. Eindhoven won it for the first time in 5 years. Poland, we've checked. Let's check second division. Gdynia / Sports lines either between Stalmalik or Krolina Kelchi. Or Gunix Leknar or GKS Skrepsby. I'm terrible. I should never have managed in Poland with my pronunciations. Chobu Gloglo could go up. Russia. Zenit won it. And Ukraine, I'm guessing. Oh, it's Dynamo Kiev, not Shakhtar. Very close though. But yeah, that is the. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That is all the leagues or the major leagues that I would like to show. And I'll now skip ahead and see what else happens. We are back, and we've had some players in the division of the team of the year. Is Kirschbaumer and Kara. I'd expect more, really. And Niasman, of course. But I'd expect more in terms of players. It's Red Bull Salzburg has kind of dominated it. Niasman has won Goalkeeper of the Year. And I've won Austrian Sports Magazine of the Year. Manager of the Year. So that is good. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Also, I think I forgot to show, or it doesn't happen just yet, because I played all this previously, and then I've just saved it in the important places. If I go to Hall of Fame and Nation, we're not there, but in nationality, we're 9th. 9th place, best manager of Poland of all time. Overtaking Wojciech Lazarik, who was a manager in the 80s with Lech Poznan. But yeah, we've got some winning of trophies to do if we want to be first. But that is a good start for our career, you could say. I keep doing that for some reason. But yeah, skip ahead. See what else happens. See you in a bit. Just a quick update, we have upgraded youth recruitment improvement to excellent to exceptional, which is always brilliant to see. We've had some more staff come in. We've been the board agreed to add some more coaching staff and scouting staff. So we've got Angelo Aguilio, a scout. He's pretty good. He's come in. Jesus has come in as well from Valladolid. This guy is coming as a under-18s physio. And Nuno Santos has come in as a goalkeeping coach. And that is the all the stuff that's happened so far this season. It takes us to having the best in every aspect of this division, which is amazing to see. Of course, we've still got Roland Thomas with us. He's finally studying for his Continental A license, and if I can find him, Mehdi Madovicia, who is joining us. He joined us also from Guadix Absa as a coach. He's not the best coach, but I enjoy working with him, so that's good. Just coming to a possible sale that might happen. Jasper van der Werf has been given a transfer bid of 15 million to up to rising to 80 million from Brentford. Now originally it was only about 9 million, but it said he would like to leave because he was like he'd be unsettled if I didn't accept it. So I managed to go up to 18 million, 15 million all up front, with 3 million if he plays like 50 games or something like that. So he could be leaving Rapid Wien to Brentford, which I'm not that happy to see, but if he wanted to leave, I'm not going to stop him. The OFB Cup has just been drawn. We've been drawn against this team, Sport Club Team Wiener Linien, who are in the Regionalliga Ost. So quite far down in the Austrian footballing pyramid. So I'd expect to win, but I'm not going to be playing full strength side, I would think, like I did all of last season, considering we could have been sacked if we hadn't won those games, I would say. So we'll see how that goes. See you in a bit. Right, it is turned the 30th of June and players have been released. So let's see who have been released and why. So Lucas Hinterseer was on loan at Dnipro last season. He was no good for us for last season. So he went on loan because he wasn't needed. And then, of course, we've let him go. Manuel Pretel, another player. He played a few games at the start of the season, but then he kind of went down in ability, and I was like, okay, I don't really want him. So he played for mostly in the second team, or he was in the second team for the most of the last season, and he's been released. This guy, just a youngster who was no good, he's went on a free as well. Bernard Journeyman, another youngster who was no good. Felix Nashgawa, another youngster who was no good. And Masaya Akagawa. Now, I wanted to keep this guy, but he got injured a lot. And he hardly played, and I was like, okay, shall I keep him or shall I not? And in the end, I decided not to keep him, so he is left on a free as well. Right, we have got to the date of the first game in the Bundesliga against Tyrrell. We played Wiener Linien and won 2-0. It was a rotated side. Ullman got man of the match. He was quite good. Velji did get injured. He is out for a few days or a week. It depends. But yeah, we did well in that game. Not as well as I would hoped, but we still won, so that's all that matters really. Sales. A lot has happened and a lot have joined. So this guy joined, Lucas Kogler. He is a youngster who joined from Wolfsberger. Next to Anon, he is a youngster from Uruguay. He's joined us from Nacional. I think I showed him last episode. Dejan Kaberi, another youngster who's joined from the second team of Red Bull Salzburg. Andres Medeiros, another... Oh, I'm going to sneeze. knee's done. So yeah, Andreas Medeiros came and joined us. He is immediately gone on loan to Peñarol in Uruguay. Martin Koller is a Slovakian winger. He is a very good-looking youngster. He is joined us from Senica, and he's on loan now at Paderborn in the Bundesliga 2. And then this guy's joined, Kavika Kvaratskhelia. He is a Georgian international, and he is quite a good player. He joined us on a free from Rubin Kazan. His contract was running out. I swooped in when he had 6 months remaining, and he decided to join us. He is going to be our main left winger. And this guy, Nico Serrano, is joined. He's Spanish under-21 international. He is a right winger. He can also play on left wing. He's joined us from Athletic Club, where he was with the C team, where he played quite well for the past 2 seasons. So hopefully he can be a star. In terms of sales, we've sold Bernard Unger, a player who was a youngster, he was a backup goalkeeper. We didn't really need him, so FC Horn came in with quite a good offer of 100k, rising to 140, and we accepted it, and he's joined them. Marvin Zwickel was a youngster who we let his contract run out, and he joined Wolfsberger. So we got a player from Wolfsberger, and they've got a player from us. Perica Pantovic, just a youngster. His potential at the time was 3-star, and that is why we sold him, because I don't think he would ever be good enough for the first team, especially with being 20. So he ended up leaving to Juniors OO in the Regional Liga meet. Niklas Satterberg has gone on loan to Hartberg. Another player, Hans-Jürgen Kraft, has gone on a free transfer to Admir Wacker. Now, I don't know if you've noticed yet during this episode, but the regen faces with the new gen face pack have changed. All of them have, because I was having problems with the new gen loader thing, and it broke, so I had to uninstall it again, and I lost the settings profile and all that. So we've had to go again, and everyone who are regions have been given new faces that weren't original to them. Tobias Hadel's gone on loan to Hartberg. Stefan Selic has gone on loan to Kaffenberger. We sold Tobias Kerschel, a youngster who would never be good enough, to Tyrol. He's gone as a breakthrough prospect to them. Roman Sarinki, another youngster who would never be good enough. He is left to Vraid, or SV Vraid. St. Polton signed Aaron Swartz, another youngster who would never be good enough. Dominic Vince is left, another youngster who would never be good enough. And Haris Zahirovic has left for Austria Klagenfurt. He would never be good enough either. All of them have left on free. Van der Werf finally left. He has went for 50 million, rising to 80 million to Brentford in the Premier League. He's starting as a squad player. I don't know why he went from a first team player from a squad player. But 80 million, 15 million rising to 80 million, I'll take that. So he's gone. And then, of course, Medveros, Ernst, and Koller have all gone on loan. And that is the transfers. Not many have joined, not many have left. But I think we are in a strong position to do what we did last season and win the double. The first game of the season will be against Till, and that will be next episode. But yeah, that is the transfer special. I don't know how it's gone. Personally, for you watching it, I don't think it's an enjoyable episode, really. Hopefully, it's enjoyable, though, for whoever's watched it to the end. Anyway, I've been Matthew, also known as SamuraiHex. I'll see you next time. Hex signing out. Bye, everybody. Well, that's all for this video. Remember to like, comment, favourite, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Hex signing out.